This video chart presentation of Cano Petroleum Inc. brought to you by allpennystocks.com. Cano is a pink sheet listed stock trading our ticker CANOQ. Of course, the Q means the stock is a bankruptcy play. People that play bankruptcy plays know that these things can move incredibly fast. Oftentimes on low volume, you can see CANOQ only traded 49,000 shares on Tuesday. And there was quite a fluctuation in the price. Similarly, you can see it went from a half a cent all the way up to a penny on a different day, again on low volume. But because the stock is pushed back above a penny, it's holding a pretty decent support level. It's a technical stock to watch this week to see if it's going to take on any further upward pressure and try and challenge some old resistance points up here at some highs at 2.8 cents. It's a nice looking trend going on with the MACD since the big drop all the way down here to a half a penny. Ultimately, it's a double bottom pattern as the stock made a nice move, pulled back down, held support again, and bounced back upward. It's pretty substantial moves, a couple 100% to go from where it is off that bottom up to peaked out levels. And the MACD is signaling that there is a shift in trend going on. Of course, we always look for that break back through zero and a hold above it to strengthen the trend. That's why it's referenced as the money line. And generally speaking, it's a tough spot, and it's no different in this chart. Nice moves up towards the zero line, but a difficult time pushing through and holding above it. PPO also making higher lows. Looks like it's possibly going to make a higher high, develop a nice upward trend. Black candles, as seen right through there. They tend to suck the wind out of charts a little bit. And similarly here, positive DI coming down a little bit, but the ADX is moving upward, pushing through 40. It's in a true trending pattern and showing that there's some strength coming into the direction of this chart. Also, since the big drop, money flow index basically holding over top of 50. Just says that people are paying premium prices to pick this stock up. But the accumulation distribution and the shake and money flow speak a little bit differently by saying that buying and selling pressure is basically equal and that there's not a lot of accumulation in this play, but there's not a lot of selling either. Overall, pretty neutral reading on these volume-based indicators. CCI registering a 171. Readings over top of 100 put it in a hold position. Technically speaking, by the definition, the buy point was the breakthrough 100. Full still, a gauge of momentum, holding over top of 50. Once again, that's a bullish indication. In the tricks, it's a similar read to the MACD, looking for upward trends, looking for bullish crosses, and ultimately looking for a break of zero to show a truly strong trend. With the recent climb, RSIs have pushed back above 50. Again, that's a key point. All flatlining a little bit, with the stock closing even on Tuesday. Importantly, want to see them hold over top of 50, show that it's maintaining bullish momentum in the chart. Now obviously, there's the double bottom area at half a penny. In the more near term, I'd look for support right at the 1 cent mark, and in a perfect world, it would hold above the level that it closed at on Tuesday. See, that closing price was 0.12. That was a pretty nice area of support off the initial move. And then again, it served as a little bit of resistance here over the last month. But now that it's pushed back through it, again in classic TA fashion, you want to see resistance points become support. So I'd want to see it hold there to keep it over top of the 50-day moving average. But a dip back down to a penny would not be the end of the world. But the higher the support level that can be held, the greater the likelihood this is going to continue to try and push upward. So I'd really have my eye on the 0.12 mark first and foremost. Now from a resistance standpoint, I see a little bit right in through here around the 0.165. Had a hard time closing above that, but I would suspect it's really going to start to pick up around 2 cents. Now at these levels, that's obviously substantial gains to make any sort of real strong move from 0.12 all the way up to 0.2. And that's why people like to look at these bounce plays, these bankruptcy plays, because they can move so quickly. You just have to be sharp because they can drop just as fast as they can move upward. Top end resistance, of course, going to come in at 0.28, more than 100% from where it closed at on Tuesday, so the upside substantial. I'd look for increases in volume. 49,000 shares traded is not that much, but if volume can pick up, these sort of plays can make very large jumps in one day. Overall, though, I don't know anything fundamental about this company. It's just a technical look at a bankruptcy play. It's established a solid support at a half a penny, and if it can hold on any pullbacks over top of this penny mark, I'd say the odds of it coming up here and possibly challenging this top end resistance again are pretty good. Beyond that, of course, you're looking back up near the 6 cent mark, 200-day moving average. I wouldn't even have that in the forefront of my mind. I keep things a lot closer. I encourage people to take any sort of profits possible on these sort of plays because they can move so rapidly. And right now, those are the type of things that I'd be looking for in it, and it's the reason that we put it out as a technical chart to watch this week. But as always, merely my interpretation of the Cano chart. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpenny.com website to view the full disclaimer and disclosure, and do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or its video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching, and trade smart.